We're here with Tracy and Kevin Keegan. Their daughter Marina was tragically killed in a car crash just 5 days after she graduated from Yale. Sage Bergman never met Marina, but says that reading her essay, The Opposite of Loneliness, changed her life. So, Sage, thank you so much for being here. And tell me, what was it about Marina's essay that resonated so much with you?
It was so incredibly hopeful, and we have our whole lives. I have to admit, when I heard she had passed away, and I read it on the Yale website and read The Opposite of Loneliness, and I thought, oh my goodness, how did this happen? What does this mean? And it just felt so wrong, and it took me a few days, and then I went and realized, look at this girl's purpose, look at what she accomplished before she was even 22, by 22, and that really affected me. And
it prompted you to make some pretty significant
changes in your life.
I made significant
changes. I had come from the corporate world and had moved to New York just months before that to pursue a career as a singer-songwriter. And it had been harder than I thought. And I say I was in an artistic silence. I had found other work. I had started editing and doing other things and putting the singing and putting the songwriting aside. And reading her essay brought me back, and I realized you don't have to be 22. I was 38, and I said, we're all young. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's all about using your talent, using what you have, and doing what you can while you're here. Thank you. Thank you for Marina.
It's stories like yours that have compelled us in the darkness of our daughter's passing to pull together the words that we felt if so many people were moved by reading this one essay. And your story has been like a piece of light in our darkness. And thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
And in fact, you all heard from many people like Sage who told you how Marina had touched their lives and had really motivated them to change.
It was amazing. We heard from hundreds of people from all over the world. We were getting emails and letters. We have a lot of people who realize that they don't have to put their dreams aside about what inspires them and how they can make a difference in the world, that they can dust them off and pick them up, and they can actually make a difference. And that's what's kept us going.
It's amazing how much your daughter wrote in her 22 years. And luckily, the hard drive from her computer you were able to get that after the accident, right, Karen?
Yes, we were able to go to the wreckage of the car and extract the computer, which was pretty well damaged. But it was my hope and prayer that at least we could get the hard drive, and we were able to, because that's where a lot of who she was saved. And things I'd never even read. I was able to keep hearing her voice. So we were very lucky.
And I know that you made a promise to yourself and Marina if you were able to get her book published. What was that promise?
That was interesting. I came to New York for a job interview, and the building that I went into had a display case of books. And as I went by, I made a promise to myself and my daughter that one day I would have a book of hers in a display case similar to that. And months went by, and we found a literary agent, and we settled on a publisher, and it was Scribner. And they said, they're a division of Simon & Schuster. And that was the building that I was in. So not only was it going to be a display case, but it was going to be that exact display case.
And in fact, I think we have a photograph of you, Kevin, in front of her book.
That's kismet. It was a dream come true.
Well, what a wonderful girl you raised, so full of intellect and joy, and somebody who, as you said, lived quite a bit for a 22-year-old. I'm really so happy you came by. And Sage, thanks to you as well. And Richard and Chloe, thank you to both of you.